Yo, I just got followed. And by just, I mean yesterday. Yesterday, I got followed by Chapel_R. Do you think Chapel
Take
Roan?
my treats, doggos.
Do you think Chapel Roan follows my Twitch account? That'd be crazy. Tony, thank you for the 24. Wait. Wait, what? 24 or 42? Wait, what? I'm so confused. Pexy, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Hi, Speeder. Hi, Llamas. Hi, Speeds. It's definitely her. I think Chapel Run follows me. I think for sure. Definitely her. But Tony, how long have you been subbed for? Did you just sub? Wait a second. Yeah. Why does it say resubscribed for 24 months? I'm so confused. Hi, Romeo. How's it going? Hi, Derek X. Hi, Katilla. Pexy, thank you very much for the gifted subs. Can we get some hearts in chat? Thank you. That's so sweet of you. Garlic Gamer, Metal Freak, Corporate Shill, Lucky Tail, and HJ just got some subs. Hi, 2000. Pexy, how are you? Listen, change of plans. We were planning on playing Dark Souls today. And for reasons, I'm going to switch plans and push a rock up a hill.
Lilin Heart.
For an hour. Freya! Thank you for the... I'm confused. They keep saying... Wait.
HOTTOGO, you can take my sub hot to go. Now I want a sub sandwich.
Wait, I'm so confused. All right, one thing at a time. Thank you guys for the hype train. Hi, Carly, HOTTOGO. Freya, thank you for the tier 3 sub. I'm Hot Mama wants a sub and wants to gift a sub randomly. I can do both of those things. Let's gift a random sub. How's everybody doing?
Lilin Heart.
Ryan's brain is straight buffering. This is what happens when it's been over a week since I last streamed. Absolutely. Clampery, thank you for the subscription.
Big news, everyone.
What's
Ryan peed in my toilet. He also held my baby, but more importantly, he peed in my toilet.
I did pee in your toilet. Tony, what if I told you I pooped in your toilet? I'm just kidding. I only peed. Hi, Clampery. Thank you for the gifted sub. I'm Hot Mama. Just out of curiosity, when do you think Valheim will make a comeback? I miss y'all's Valheim vibes. Oh my God, Romeo. Fantastic question. The minute Megan and I both get free time. I don't know. I miss it too. Hi, Until Requiem. Hi, everybody. How's it going? Oh, hello, Hero. What do you think's going on here? Hi. Hello. Okay, I just want to point out why I feel like my brain is buffering. Check it out.
Love.
So, this is why my brain was buffering. Tony, I said the thing about the sub. It says resubscribed for 24 months at tier 1, subscribed for 42 months. That's why my brain hurt. I don't know why, but this screen changed a little bit. I think that means 24 straight months. I think that means for 24 straight months you have subscribed. But I usually just read the first number, and I was like 17 for 24, 12 for 13 for 18, sorry. 11 for 13. So I have a reason why my brain was broken. Anyways, I don't think I stopped. Maybe it's just weird. Let me reload it. Maybe it's just weird. Jab, thank you for the sub. Grown Man, thank you for the sub. Hey, we get some dog treats to give out. How's everybody doing? It's been so long since I've seen.
Test it with this one.
Let's do it this one. It's been too long since I've seen you. Other than Tony. I saw Tony over the weekend. Grown man, it says resubscribed for 6 months, been subscribed for 10 months. Maybe it has something to do with September, which is going on right now. Maybe that like messed things up. Anyways, hi, how are you? It's good to see you. We have dog treats from Rosie, Tony, and Carly, and a spoil meg from Evo. I can do that. Ouch. Ouch. Kingsley. Oh, where are you? Wait, where are you? Buddy, come here. Good boy. Ow. Good boys, good boys. How was it meeting chat celebrity Tony? It was awesome. It was awesome. Tony, how much of our meeting do you feel comfortable with me talking about? I haven't asked you that yet. Like, I met your family. I was at your house. Do you want me to share your address? No, I'm kidding. Feel free to like tell me if you don't want me talking about your kid live on stream, for instance. That'd be totally legitimate. I don't want to.
I don't really have
cross any
something
borders.
to say here, so I'll just say that Slay the Princess is a super good game for no particular reason.
For no particular reason. Hi, Zach. Hello. Holy crap. Thanks for the hype train, guys. Level 5 now. 16 months. Zach, thank you very much. Thank you guys for the subs. Grown man, Jab. I appreciate you all. Can we get some hearts in chat for all the subs? Slay the Princess is so good, huh? Interesting, interesting. I've never heard that before. Never heard that before. Interesting. Maybe I'll have to play. Do I dare say it? Maybe I'll have to play it someday. Maybe I'll need to play it someday. Oh, hello, beautiful people of the internet. We're here for 1 hour and 1 hour only. It's an hour of power with the Game of Sisyphus. You thought this game was going away, but no, it's back. Here's why. I'm stressed. I've had a long week. It's been a really long week. And I was going to play Dark Souls, but instead I'm going to play 1 hour so I can hang out with you guys for 1 good hour. And then I'm going to go take care of my stressful life and get shit done. It's a get shit done day. And first thing on the shit done list is boulder uphill. Uphill boulder? And then we'll do other things after stream. We're bouldering today. Hi, Iculus. Hi, Frank the Bunny. How you doing? Okay, so here's the deal. Evo says, are we doing predictions with only an hour? Need to know if I should pull it up on desktop. Totally up to you. Up to you and up to Chad if they want them. You guys want predictions? And do you want to run them? Many people have been asking about this. Many people have been asking. Yes, I met IRL for the second time ever. I met a community member IRL this weekend. I met Tony, moderator Tony. Oh God, what is this? Oh Jesus Christ.
Hi friends.
In Pennsylvania. Hi Mona, how's it going? How are you? I almost said Mona me. Oops. It was awesome. Not only did I meet Tony, I met Tony's wife. I met Tony's baby, Emma. Tony met my wife and my baby. Tony met Elle. It was really cute. It was awesome. Just a couple dads being dudes, you know, kind of situation. For those of you who missed it, Megan and I were in near Philadelphia for a wedding, and because of that, Tony lives, you know, I don't want to dox, but like relatively close to Philadelphia. You motherfucker! Stop. Let's go. Let's simply go. And so we met up. I've met Mars in person and I met Tony in person. And I will be spending the rest of this essay detailing why, which one was my favorite and why. I'm just kidding. It was really cool. It was really cool to see Tony and Tony's family. It was awesome. My heart is so full. We didn't get to spend a ton of time, maybe just a couple hours. We got some lunch and then went over to Tony's house real quick. But It was so cool to spend a couple hours in real life with a person I've spent Tony, do it. Exclamation watch time. Also, our babies met each other, and you know they're like 2 months apart, so that was really cool. He peed in my toilet. I did pee in your toilet. A person I've spent 2,100 hours with on the internet. I spent a total of 2 hours with IRL. It was cool. We took a lot of photos. In case you missed it, there's a photo in the Discord. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Our babies met as well, which was cool. Do I have any real takeaways from the meetup? Tony is just as nice IRL as he is online. Tony's toilet was pink, which is very little indigestion, you know, coded. It's really kind of you to paint your toilet pink for me. And frankly, it just felt too short. I'm upset that we only had a couple hours to spend. It was too short. Wait, there was a hype train and I got a hype chest. Behold this emote. Oh my God. Look at that emote. Behold this. Wow. Weird that the pee is more important than the shit in that announcement. I thought about pretending to be an absolute jerk at first, but Tony couldn't because he's too kind. So he could not. Hi, Julia. Oh, Julia, thank you for the 17 months. Thank you. How's it going, Julia? Do we try going up the side or do we try the middle here? We could try the side, right? How are all of you? That's the big news on my front is I mean, oh boy, do I have more news for you, which is that we traveled with a baby in the car for, you know, a 15-hour car. Oh no, for a 15-hour car ride twice. And oh boy, have I learned some things about myself during that period of time. Holy Jesus Christ. And we met up with Tony. Those are the big pieces of news. And did you threaten to turn the car around? No. She's too young for threats, unfortunately. No. Okay, we're fine. Everything's fine. We went to a wedding, which was really cool. One of my college friends, my best friends, got married, which was really, really cool. I saw so many college friends I haven't seen in a long time. Hi, Uzai. How's it going? How are you? We'll talk more about driving 15 hours with a baby in the car here before too long, but oh my lord, was it painful. Zach says I had a personal thing recently. Sorry, 1 second. It looked like it was going to absolutely ruin me financially. I got a letter a few days ago saying that it's basically canceled and I'm safe. I'm still riding off of that high. Congratulations. I love that you didn't get ruined financially. That's fantastic news. No. It's fine. Just sit right here and don't do anything. Don't get hit. Go. This level is stressing me out. Hope your trip away was fun. It was fun. Zach says it was the first time in my life I've legit jumped for joy. That's fantastic news. How's everybody else? What's new? It's been so long since I've talked to you. We just got back from Chicago this weekend. Going back to daily life has been depressing. Order Wombat says traveling with babies is not for the faint of heart. I might never do it again. Does anyone want a baby? We have one. Suspiciously, we learned that we need to do a pretty expensive plumbing fix after Ryan was here. Are you being serious, Tony? About the toilet I peed in? Did I wreck your toilet? I'm super psyched about my little brother getting engaged. I am also excited for that. Llamas, when are you DMing your first D&D game? Because I know it's going to be soon, right? We just book it? I think we just book it. I shouldn't have booked it. I shouldn't have booked it. I shouldn't have booked it. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Go, 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 go. We probably should have gone to the right side. Ryan has acid piss. Wait, what? We need to dig up the pipes underneath the driveway. It's a whole thing. Wow. Sorry. Snoo, thank you for the gifted subs. Holy cow. Thank you. Guys, we're almost done with this game. I can tell. Snoo, that's so sweet of you. Thanks for gifting 5 subs. I ask this because I legitimately do not know the answer. Are gifted subs discounted right now or no? Because I know it's September, but I have not. September, for those of you who don't know, is a thing where Twitch in some way incentivizes either gifting subs or subscribing for the first time. But I don't remember. I don't know what this year's. Do we just go for it? Do we just go for it? Oh, I'm not gonna have enough time. I don't know what the deals are this year. It says 30% off new subs. I don't know if gifting counts. Let me look. I cannot believe we just survived that last part, by the way. I never touched Twitch except you and a monthly listening party in a VGM community that I'm in, so no clue. What is VGM? Video gaming? Video game music. Later this month, gifting 5 subs will get a 6th for free, but not discounted. Gotcha. Here's the other thing I will say is that I know that Twitch subs are generally in a very weird position right now. Prices have been increased in some countries. Mobile is receiving a big jump in price because of Apple stuff. Do I need to be on the right again? Shit. And so I am confused. That said, on my screen, I am seeing a... Hold up one second. Tony says discounts apply only to free. I don't know that I like these little speed bumps. First term or new recurring paid subscriptions, Prime or gift subscriptions. Converted to paid. Monthly.
What? 3 years?
Hi, Oliver. How's it going? 3 years. Not applicable to existing recurring subscriptions canceled, then repurchased, Prime or gift. Okay. I think there are things later that are a little different, but for now, that's the deal. Subs on mobile would cost more if you have an Apple device. I think they cost more regardless. Is someone on mobile right now that could check the difference between a mobile and a desktop sub in your country? If you are subscribed, first off, that's far too kind of you. You don't need to do that. Thank you very much. The generosity, greatly appreciated. If you are subscribed on mobile, do not cancel. Feel free to cancel. Do not subscribe on mobile. I think it is 30% more, and maybe even increasing to more than that on mobile. 25 for me on PC and 30 on mobile. If you are on mobile, cancel and subscribe from the desktop app. From desktop. I think there's also a way, and I should look into this. I think there's a way for me to put a link to sub on desktop, even from mobile. I saw that, but I have not had a chance to look at it. Does that make sense? If you're subscribed on mobile, feel free to cancel. Like, let's save you some money. Let's, first off, just cancel. Second off, if you still want to keep your sub, we can You can figure it out. You could do it via mobile, but via browser. Yeah. The solution that I was thinking of, I saw online, was if I put a link in my link section or in the chat, that will take you to a desktop version of the browser rather than via the app, that will save you the money.
Can't believe I've been watching you push a rock up a hill for 10 months. Feels like an eternity.
Now, first off, I haven't been doing this for 10 months. I've been doing it for like 3. Also, Speeder has redeemed to receive a sub. Here, take a sub. Frosty, thank you for the sub. Also, here's what's confusing. I know that Twitch is currently offering a random offer to some people. Check it out. Twitch is currently offering a random thing to some people where gift subs are discounted if they are cheaper. And this, look, I get gift subs I get gift subs of large quantities for cheaper, which does not make sense to me. 1 sub is $6, 5 is $24. I think this is only for like random people selected though. Anyways, this is your PSA that we don't need to talk about subscriptions the whole day. Jesus Christ, we do not need to do it. I just wanted to say that because I heard this news recently, if you're subscribed on mobile, consider canceling and do what you want with your money. But you can save a little bit of money if you subscribe via the browser. That's all I wanted to tell you. Please, 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 please. This is for all the money. I have that. My 5 gifted was 25. Interesting. It's also different, like country to country and everything, so it's always a little bit confusing. But
it's a new subscriber. Welcome to the cult. Hi.
Lunaraid, thank you for the Prime sub. Thank you. How's it going? Oh my God, did we just beat the rupee level? If I originally subscribed online, but I've been resubbing on mobile, which price am I paying? If you're hitting if you originally subscribed on desktop and you're just hitting the like share subscription thing on mobile, you should be good. You should be good. You should be paying the desktop price. All you're doing when you're sharing is just saying like you're typing a special type of message in chat. That's all. Your recurring subscription is still. If at any point you canceled that and resubscribed on mobile, that might be different. I don't know. What in the heck is going on here? I just got a Steam achievement. Final sprint, 80% has been achieved. Guys, we're almost there. Also, Mona says if you're in Sweden, for some reason, mobile is cheaper. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Hi, Lunaraid. Thank you for the Prime sub. I see Zeus's lightning bolt. I do. Is this what you meant? That might be Tony. Probably that's what I meant. I'll tell you that I was the way I got this information was from a Zach Bussey or Busey, I don't know how you say his name, tweet. And I've been meaning to look more into it, but I haven't had a chance. This is a bamboo level. I've never played this game. Is it as good as Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy? I've never really played Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy. What about my Bussy? My Bussy? All right, chat. Do we have a mobile user who wants to check out Tony's new command here in a second? I'm curious about how Patreon supports compared to Twitch subs. Actually, interestingly, we're going to talk about something else in like 2 seconds because I really don't want to spend my first time back in a week talking to you guys about I want to talk about literally anything else, but on this topic, the problem is Apple and their and the way that they make you pay. They take such a high fee of anything you purchase on mobile. Patreon is also having to add a increased price or a decreased cut for the support for the creator on mobile subscriptions. Is it iPhones only? For Patreon, I'm not sure. For Twitch, it is both. No. Oh, Jesus Christ. Add command sub. Okay. Does somebody on mobile want to click on that link in chat and see if it takes you to a cheaper subscription than through the app? I'm confused why Apple dictates what happens on other platforms. Yeah, I don't know either, but I just know that Apple, I think, no. 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 I know that basically Apple is unwavering on their taking a certain cut, and therefore I think yeah, I don't know why. I think Google Play also takes a small percentage. I don't know. I could be wrong, but doesn't the payment processing go through the App Store? Yes, exactly. If you purchase on like something to do with Apple, it goes through the App Store. That's where they take their like 30% or whatever. It's the same with like buying bits, all that jazz. Anyways, we're gonna talk about literally anything else in 2 seconds. What's that? You're gonna what? Okay. That's fine. Sounds good. Fine, I got it.
Yo.
Here's literally anything else. How's parenthood been going? Okay, so speaking of things oh, parenthood is hard. Parenthood is really hard.
This ball is rolling up the hill, baby.
Martin! Luke! This ball is rolling uphill and occasionally downhill. Mostly uphill though. Hi, Luke. Hi, Martin. Thank you guys for the subs. Takes you to the web browser and it's still the same price for me. So did it work or not work? I don't know. We'll figure it out off stream. Thanks for trying, guys. Thanks for the help. Here's how parenthood's been going. We took a 5-day road trip with a young baby. That was okay. This part sucks. That tested every ounce of my patience, my sanity. I felt the most like a raw nerve that I have ever felt. Wait, we just need to go with the other. We just need to go with the other bamboo. We need to go with this bamboo. Why? This is going badly. Parenthood is rough often. Yeah, I think that's probably true. I just want to know if anyone has ever finished a vacation with a 3-month-old, a trip with a 3-month-old, and been like, that was a walk in the park. I guess the long story short is like the trip was the trip was good, but it was difficult. You know, Elle does not want to be in a car seat for 10 hours of the day, which I get. I also don't want to be in the seat of a car for 10 hours a day. Wait, what am I doing? We had a lot of help. My mom came. Oh, Tony also met my mom. We had a lot of help. My mom was on the trip too. Without her, I don't think we could have been able to do it. Like we would have lost our sanity. You know, there were some tears shed in the car for sure. You can't explain to a 3-month-old why they have to stay in their car seat. And we were doing our best to like, you know, we stopped every few hours to like, we stopped constantly every like hour and 20 minutes to change diapers and feed and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Please don't hit me. Please don't hit me. Please don't hit me. Please don't hit me. Okay, go, 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 go. Which was fine, but like, you know, sometimes she was just not going to be happy about being in the car seat. It was really nice of your mom. She is my hero. Yeah. Couldn't have done it without her too, because I was in the wedding. Megan was, you know, like invited to like rehearsal dinner and stuff. So there was a lot of like my mom was childcare and oh no. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah. Apparently Elle slept through the entire wedding, which is kind of nice. She also enjoyed the reception. There were lots of like bright lights and music and stuff, but long story short, you won't catch me planning any road trips anytime soon. I was just, you know, I just felt like a raw nerve at the end of. Here's how I would sum it up. At one point during the trip, after we were like halfway done, like we got in there and we were like starting to, you know, we checked into the hotel and we were starting to like enjoy, you know, the wedding was the next day. I texted Megan and I was like, that was the strangest, yeah, I guess we're dropping some frames occasionally. Sorry guys. I was like, that was the strangest road trip ever. Like, I've never been on a road trip or a trip where I didn't have any time to like think about my own needs, like any time to like think about myself. I was like, we didn't have any chances to like think about yourself. And Megan was like, Megan's response, which I thought was perfect, was, what is yourself? What is this yourself you speak of? Couldn't you take a train, or is that impossible where you live / went? Oh, Ikelos. Welcome to hell. AKA America. We took an interstate. We took an interstate to a turnpike to another interstate to a... The self does not exist, only the overlord. Yeah, a little bit of that. What is yourself? I sound like I probably sound like I'm being a little dramatic too, like, you know. I'm sure things could have been worse. But it was just a new step in parenthood. And here's the other side of it too. Kind of going through a little bit of a period right now of some struggle, like personally. Again, great problem to have, but I'm having a problem where Megan and I kind of came up with a plan for like before Elle was born about like how childcare was going to work, which was that like when Megan was working, I and her mom would be on baby duty. And when Megan wasn't working, she would be on baby duty because she really wants to spend time, you know, with our daughter, and I also want to spend time with our daughter. The problem is Megan's shifts are like 10 hours long. Often more like 11 or 12 hours long. And I don't know the last time you were like, long story short, I don't know the last time you were like solely responsible for a 3-month-old for 12 to 13 hours at a time. It's like wildly draining, and also like right now I'm doing it a couple times a week. And actually even a little bit more than that, because Megan's mom is currently on vacation. She's out of town, so we're like, you know, it's just like multiple days a week of like solo parenting and very little time to work on this stuff. And like, I think things are going to change, and Megan and I have some ideas about how to change things, but and hopefully make it work better for both of us. But Basically, like, the work-life balance we assumed would work has just not worked out. And that has left, like, me frustrated, me tired. It's left Megan tired, frustrated. You know, it's all good. We'll figure it all out. This is just not how I expected to last. This is not how I expected things to go, and not how we expected things to go. Yeah. So we're struggling, but we're keeping a positive attitude. We're keeping the faith. Nothing is gonna last forever. We're gonna get it all figured out. We're really, really lucky. Like, we have great support systems. Here's the other shit. Do you want to hear the real enemy of this entire story? You want to hear the big enemy of this entire story? Fucking daycare waitlists. Daycare waitlists can suck my... Capitalism? Also capitalism. Capitalism can suck my... We found this daycare we really like. We found this daycare we love. We found this daycare we really want to send to L2. It'd be perfect. We send her there. She's good until she's like 7. Like, it's got a whole like progression system. We love the daycare. When we visited some that we didn't love. Here's the problem. The waitlist is long as shit. Didn't you get on the waitlist before you conceived? I didn't have that kind of foresight, apparently. The waitlist is long as shit. We were told there's a possibility in August we get off the waitlist. Guess what? Guess who didn't get off the waitlist? Us. The next possibility is January. Guess who's probably not going to get off the waitlist in January? I mean, technically, her, but... And it's going to be fine. That just means we have to, like, shift everything, you know? It just means we got to shift everything. Am I going to get hit right here? I've been staring at this system this pattern forever, and I don't know where I do or don't get hit. Okay, I'm good here. Okay, then I think we run up to... Oh, no. Just south of this. Like around here. Perfect. Zeus's firebolt. We're almost there. Zeus's lightning bolt has to be the last thing, right? Is this it? Should have thought about that when you were born if you wanted your future kids to have a place in daycare. Yeah. The other insane part of it, too, is that it's not like it's like, you know... I don't know. Anyways, for now, we're not doing daycare. That's going to save us some money, hypothetically. It might cost us some sanity. We'll see. An IDK about the rock. IDK about the rock. Sprint. Oh, this is a mistake. No, this is a mistake. Never mind. It worked out perfectly. Exactly according to plan. Speedrun tech, that worked out perfectly. I have no idea what to do from here, but I mean, I'm guessing we just shoot the gap probably, but there's fewer moving boulders, so we just shoot the gap here. What happens if the rock goes off the side? It probably respawns downhill a little bit in the air and then rolls down the middle all the way to the bottom. And I restart / give up. Probably. I feel like daycare wasn't this big of an issue in the past. I'd be very interested in seeing a graph of cost of childcare related to in correlation with median U.S. household income. I have my suspicions about how that graph looks, but I have my suspicions. I don't know if you guys have heard much about median household income related to general cost of living in the last, years, but I don't know how much of the news I'm sure it's not a pretty graph. Maybe it's a super pretty graph. Maybe I'm wrong. You ever get into one of those situations where you're like, I am the lucky one, right? Like, I have friends, I have family who are up shit creek on this stuff. And I'm the lucky one. But I don't particularly feel like the lucky one, right? Okay, we're just going to send this, by the way. Okay, never mind. We're going to panic. That's not the right phrasing. It's not that I don't feel like the lucky one. It's that, like, even knowing you are lucky... Even if you know you are lucky and you are still suffering or still in some way having a problem, that does not change. Like, it still hurts or it still sucks, right? Yeah. We're so lucky. And yet it's still like, and yet still I find myself, not to be dramatic, but, and still tears are shed, right? Like, we're going to get there, though. We're going to get there. We'll figure it out. Thanks for the patience on you guys' end. This is the other part of it, too, is that, like, I have this feeling. I have a lot of feelings. I have all sorts of feelings. But I have this feeling due in zero part to any of you, because you all are great and very kind, and you would never make me feel this way. But I'm always like, I feel like I want to deliver lots of streaming and content and stuff to you guys. And oh, did that just work? Go. And when that's suffering, I'm like, oh no. Just because it's a first world problem doesn't mean it isn't a problem. Things are still hard if you're lucky. You guys are doing great. Sometimes things are just hard and just suck. Hang in there. Thank you, Caitlin. That's really sweet of you. Yeah, it's one of my favorite sayings is related to that, which is like, we're not competing in the suffering Olympics, right? Your suffering does not like the degree of my suffering does not lessen or is not like salved by the degree of your suffering. This isn't a suffering Olympics. We're not competing. Anyway, that's how parenting is going. How's that for an answer to your question? She's so goddamn cute. My heart melts. Here's the other thing that's happening is I've been putting her to bed a lot, which I really love. Like, bedtime is my favorite time. I love putting her to bed because she's so cute. She's so cute when she's sleepy. Here's the other thing. I've had so much I've cried a lot in the last week, but like at least a quarter of those tears have been in the last 2 weeks. At least a quarter of those tears have been standing in her room at 9:30 at night when she's right on the edge of sleep. I love like swaying with her and singing to her in order to like soothe her and get her to sleep. Where's this one go? And they're like, it's like the most it's sort of like the most meaningful. Are we just sending it here? We're just sending it. it sort of feels like the most meaningful thing I've ever done in those moments. And then it feels like the hardest thing I've done in the other ones. Why is this bumper shaped differently? Why? The Zeus Bolt is not the end, by the way. Hexy says it's cruel that society wants you to have children, but raising a child comes with so many hoops to jump through. Well phrased. Well phrased. Ryan's on that parenting grind set. If Sisyphus is in the Suffering Olympics... Sorry, is Sisyphus in the Suffering Olympics? Which event would this be? This is definitely in the Suffering Olympics. Unlike parenting, Sisyphus, unlike parenting in life, Sisyphus is the Suffering Olympics. Are you planning to sleep train or just curious? Yeah, we're hoping to. Did you sleep train, Cassie? If you have kids, I don't remember. All right, gamers. What is this? It looks like Jell-O a little bit. What is this? I don't see any moving pieces, which seems like the big victory, right? Lots of hard edges, but no moving pieces. I recently looked into Netflix's mobile games for the first time, and I was surprised to see Death's Door on there. Curious to see what it's all about. I tried it for half an hour, and it convinced me I want to play it, and it's worth to buy on Steam because the touch controls don't feel great. I might join the DDU soon. Resist. 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 Join us? No, do not join. DDU. You don't know one of the funniest things about parenting that has recently occurred to me? Why is it that do you ever get this feeling like sometimes when I'm really going through it in one way or another, like if I'm in physical pain, whether chosen or not chosen by me, like, how do I phrase this? Like if I'm in like the late miles of an ultra marathon race, that's my personal choice of like, that's my personal example of like chosen pain. Like if I'm in the late miles of an ultra marathon race, like everything hurts, etc. I'm in pain. My ability to use language to describe, qualify, quantify, etc., that pain drastically falls off. Does that make sense? Like, like I guess I'm saying or like asking, like, do you have that experience? What is it about pain that, like, emotional pain, whatever, that like ruins your ability to talk about it? Does that make sense? Like so many times over the last few weeks, I've just been like sitting there being like, parenting's hard. And then I'll get mad at myself because I'm like, parenting is hard? That's the best thing you could... You're deep in it. You're in the feels. You're experiencing despair, the likes of which you haven't seen in months or years. And like the best your master's degree creative writing trained mind could come up with is parenting's hard. And I'm like, let's put those neurons to work. Let's get this thesaurus out. Come up with some words, some thoughts, something. But all my brain can come up with is that. Parenting's hard. Same way with like, like during that ultramarathon type vibe, it's like, this sucks. This is hard. I'm like, of course it is. We're vibing. We're vibing. We're vibing. Why use many word when few word do trick? Because in some ways, in those moments is the time when I most want and or need to be able to express. Like, this is me at least. Like, when things are either like, this sounds dramatic as hell. I'm gonna go put a black t-shirt on and put some eyeliner on, put some eyeshadow on, because man, we're getting emo today. But like, when it's bad is when I most want to have words for how it is bad and or what it is like. And it is also the exact moment when I least have the ability to. Is that relatable? It's the time when I least have the ability to put meaning, like to put words to it. Parenting is kind of impossible to explain to people who aren't parents. That's the kind of sentence I agree with, and also I feel like I cannot possibly, like, I agree with, and also I'm like, if you're not a parent, like, don't worry about it. Like, you don't need to hear about how it's impossible to understand. Like, ignore me, move on. Yeah. Sorry, I need to scroll up for sleep training tips because I need to know the details. Cassie says we sleep trained. Let me tell you now before it's too late. All my friends who didn't sleep train are really wishing they stuck it through. Cassie, my sister has 2 boys. One of them she sleep trained and one of them she did not. And of course, we're going to sleep train based on her experience, because the kid who's not sleep trained is a terrible sleeper. And I know it's not like 1-to-1 on stuff like that always, but oh, buddy. Hi, Bobby. Thanks for the lurk. The parent anecdotes do go hard to a non-parent. They do? I'm glad to hear that, because I'm like, I don't know. I'm always walking the line of like, how absolutely annoying would this be to a person who's not a parent? Probably at least a little annoying. Oh, we saved it. We saved it. We saved it. We saved it. It's fine. That said, though, even before I was a parent, Northern Lion talking about parenting was still the funniest thing on the internet to me. Like, the funniest thing on the entire internet to me was Northern Lion on parenting. I can't remember how we sleep trained. It's been 12 years. I have a PDF printout from my sister on how she did it, and can't wait. We're at like 3 months now. I think the plan is around 4 or 5 months, maybe 6. We'll start it. What does sleep training mean? Wrong answers only. Parents in chat, wrong answers only. Oh, this is interesting. It's lined with bombs on the side. Interesting. Okay, we're going to have to read the terrain. This is a metaphor for parenting. If you veer too far off to either side of the narrow path you are trying to tread, things explode. However, the narrow path that you are trying to tread is not even and easy, but instead filled with a million unseen valleys and peaks. Sleep training is training babies to farm YouTube views while you sleep. Sleep training is training your kid to mine Bitcoin while they sleep. Training your kid to be self-sufficient so you can sleep. TBH, we're in a situation where we're not going to be a parent for a fair bit. 5 years at least. You and NL give me insight that at least makes me feel mildly prepared when the time comes. I talked with a... Can I tell you guys a funny story? From the wedding. Oh my God. Okay. So we go to this wedding, right? So my friend from college, who was a roommate of mine, a good friend of mine, great friend. He is very smart guy. After undergrad, which he did awesome at. He got he was a Rhodes Scholar. Do people know what a Rhodes Scholar is? If you don't know, this is not a brag because it's not me, but like my friend is like a wildly successful person. He's a lawyer. He's got a law degree. He's a Rhodes Scholar. Wildly successful person. Most successful person, probably like from a rat race type vibe in my life, but also a good person too. So we're at this wedding, and the wedding has like a lot of my college friends and a lot of very fancy people too. Like president, you know, like people. Also, will somebody type something in chat? Because chat has not moved in like 30 seconds, and now I'm starting to get self-conscious that chat is broken. Can you hear me? Pterodactyl? Okay, thank God. So there's a ton of successful people at this wedding. Thank you. Sorry, I'm paranoid. One of the successful people at this wedding is the former president of the university that I went to. So when I went to undergrad, I am not the kind of person who could have invited the president of our college to my wedding. I didn't know him that well. My friend knows him that well. My friend, you know, like my friend is like on a similar level of like career trajectory, you know, like very successful people, et cetera, et cetera. So it was kind of a funny vibe, but like, thank you guys for typing. Thank you. You guys are being polite and listening. You guys are so polite. Oh, thank God. So I know the president of our college, the past president of our college. But I wasn't sure like if he knew me or whatever, you know, like I know him, but I wasn't sure if he knew me. But we had a baby. And so we were kind of popular at the wedding where people kept coming over and like wanting to hang out with the baby. So anyways, he comes over and he does remember me. And he remembers specifically that that I went to grad school for creative writing. And so he's asking me about what I do. And if I'm writing still. And I give the normal spiel I give to family members and or kind of strangers about what I do, which is that I lie to them and I say that I'm doing freelance writing for my job. That's a little bit hard to explain. Most of them don't know exactly what that means, but it's way easier to explain than I play video games on YouTube and Twitch. Most of them don't know what streaming is. So I do that. However, unfortunately, this person is a really incredible listener and a really incredible conversationalist, and we're talking about like parenthood and stuff. And eventually we talk for so long that he drags out of me what I actually do for a living these days. He drags out of me that I play video games on the internet, and I'm doing my best, most charitable explanation of what I do. Like the best, the rose-tinted version of what I'm like, okay, you know, that video game, The Last of Us, that came out a few years, you know, the TV show, The Last of Us, that came out a few years ago. Well, it's based on a game. The writing in that game is really incredible. You know, I'm feeding him the like elevator pitch for, you know, the kindest version of what I do because he asked, not because I want to tell him about it. I'm not telling him I play Game of Sisyphus. That's for damn sure. I'm like, yeah, like, you know, he's like, oh, so you so I said, yeah, so I play games with good writing and I sort of apply, you know, what I learned in my master's degree and people who like those video games, hopefully they get something out of it. And, you know, and we bond over how good the writing is or how incredible these video games are that are a little bit more like art than, you know, games. Then his wife walks up and she starts asking questions about our conversation. No, why? And in the process, shh, at least the walls are really high here. No. And in the process, it turns out that the president, has to explain to his wife. He starts explaining to her what my job is. And the way he phrased it was incredible. He put it in academic speak. No. He said, yeah, Ryan deconstructs video games as art and highlights where the writing shines. And I was like, that's the most, I was like, that's the kindest thing you could have possibly done in this situation. You have a you're like a successful business person, like a successful person, and you're explaining in the kindest way what I do. That's really, really kind of you. And then after that, he's an incredible listener. After that, he turns to me, and this is what he says. Ryan, so what's the name of your channel? No. And my heart sank. He's just went to fucking bat for me in front of his wife. He's just spent 20 minutes at this party where he could be talking to who knows who about who knows what. And he spent it instead talking to me about what I do. No one to blame but yourself? That was exactly the thought that crossed my mind, Luke. There was no one to blame but myself in that moment. And I made a face, and I started smiling and grimacing at the same time. And I put my head in my hands, and I did this. And he did one more kind thing, which is, if it's embarrassing, you don't have to tell me. You could just type it in my phone for me, and then we could find you that way. He tried to do the kind thing, which is that I wouldn't have to say it out loud. I could just show him what it was. And that made it worse for me. Because then I thought, oh no, I can't do this. And I decided in that moment, I can't do this. And I said, President blank, I said, you have been so kind, and I cannot express how thankful I am for that. But I cannot tell you the name of my channel. So now I'm worried he thinks that it's like really like now I'm worried he thinks it's like really dark or like really X-rated. I'm worried he thinks I'm like little Bukkake or something, you know? Now I'm worried that the president of my because that's basically where the conversation ended. Now I'm worried that he thinks I'm like. Now we're just bouncing back and forth. What the fuck's going on? No, stop it. Stop. Stop it. Stop. He will find it. He totally will. Not if I can help it. So I think I made some real mistakes in handling that situation, because now I think he thinks it's worse. There's nothing worse than a goddamn kind-hearted person. If he would have been an asshole, that conversation would have been short and painful, but it would have been short. And instead, it was long, lovely, and then extremely painful. Ryan, I have a serious question for you. What's up? Damn those kind people. I feel like this has been your nightmare for years, and you have been prepared for this moment. You got to own the cringe, Ryan. To be cringe is to be free. So what happened?
If Mr. President comes into Twitch chat one day, I'll be the one to hit him.
I don't know what happened, Tony. Thank you for that offer, Pexy. Let's pray it never happens. I don't know what happened, Tony. I don't know. It was just so, like, just the moment of him asking and me realizing, oh, I can't tell you. Like, some motherfucker, something inside of me won't allow me to tell you that my channel name is Lil Indigestion. So anyways, I'm rebranding. You need a more businessy, professional streamer name for occasions like this, like maybe Mr. Indigestion. Yeah, that's probably better. Here's the thing, Luke, that's exactly the problem. Because if I start to explain, then was the fear about your name specifically, or was it about him tuning in? My fear was about once you open the can of worms, there's it's sort of shats all the way down. I have no fear about him tuning in, because if he tuned in, I have every faith that after 4 seconds he would tune out. And that's actually better. That's better for me. Right? People like him, there's no way they tune in and stay tuned in, right? Nope. Like,
rebrand as the creative Stalilin partner.
why am I tuning in? Well, you have no, what's the word? Standards? Life? May I ask, why is your name Little Indigestion? Yeah, it was that old meme back in the day, which was like, your rapper name would be Lil, and the reason you most recently went to the hospital. And I had not been to the hospital for indigestion, but I had a lot of anxiety related to indigestion at that time. And I just thought it sounded funny, and here we are. Sir, Indi stands for Indiana, and gestion is the Spanish word for management, like administration. So in some ways, it's an homage to you. Now I'm curious, was this the current president or the one who became president while we were there? The one who became president while we were there. Fouts. Last name starts with an H.
It's a comedic name to highlight the inherent absurdity of the application of master's degree to the inherently whimsical genre of game design, and also the absurdity of life.
Where were you guys when I needed you? Where were you, Oliver? Where were you? I needed you. Let me write that down. Listen, at no point when I made the name did I think more than 3 people would be watching me at a time. At no point did I think any person from my real life would have ever been involved. I wasn't even sure that Megan was going to find out what it was called. Should have gone live mid-conversation just so we could bail you out. We were here. You should have opened chat so that we could talk to Mr. President. Call us in Discord. Can't believe your friend didn't invite your whole chat to the wedding to have your back. It's like Dave Grohl saying if he knew the group would be so famous, he would have picked something better than Foo Fighters. Sorry, when I hear Foo Fighters, I have to think of, what's his name announcing them? Foo Fighters. Foo Fighters. And now, Foo Fighters. It's been an hour. It's been an hour, 1 minute, and 46 seconds. That's going to do it for our stream today. Thanks so much for hanging out. And thanks more than hanging out for the last hour. Thanks for the laughs. Thank you, Christopher Walken. Thank you. Thank you for your patience. I'm sorry there were so few streams this week. I have really high hopes for next week, and Megan and I have a plan. We have, we're gonna tackle this situation, and we're gonna head towards a slightly better work-life balance. We think we're doing our best. You guys are the best. We'll figure it out. Soon, this is all going to be a distant memory. We're going to have YouTube videos coming out and streams every day, you know, very often and all that jazz. We're going to get there. We're going to get there. In the meantime, you guys are the best community on the internet, tightest community on the internet, and I am never going to a public event again where anyone from my past life might ask me about my work. Never again. My wife offered to babysit anytime you come to PA. Perfect. We'll be there in 15 hours of driving spread over 2 days because our baby won't sit in the car seat for longer than an hour. Here's okay. One more story. One more problem. Here's the other problem. When I agreed to go to this wedding, I don't even think we were pregnant yet. When we got pregnant, I was like, oh, it'll be fine. We'll have a 3-month-old. We'll figure it out when we go to this wedding. Either 3-month-old will stay at home with Meg, or, because I'm in the wedding, or I'll go, and I'll go, or we'll all go. Here's the problem. Here's what we did not foresee. Over the weekend, we spent 4 total days just basically driving, doing somewhere between 9 and like 4 on the shorter end hours of driving. That meant Elle was in her car seat the entire time. Guess who has developed an absolute screaming hatred for her car seat? That's not, I think probably most of our struggle currently in this exact moment of life right now can just be summed up as Elle cannot stand her fucking car seat right now. Our overlord, Her Highness, cannot stand it. Which means stroller for walks, me taking her to or from anything, even since we got back. This morning, Megan took her for a walk in the stroller. Probably 45-minute walk. 30 minutes, she screamed. It's gotten to the point, I took her to practice the other day because I was solo parenting and also coaching cross country. I took her to practice, and I felt like I had to explain to the kids that she was not being mistreated. I was like, y'all, her diaper's clean. She's been fed. She does need a nap, but like, I'm trying. That's the hardest part. IFUFCUC, dang. Wait, what was that, Evo? Anyways, I'm sorry, it does get better. It's got to, right? No, I'm sure it will. It'll get better. And it's not that bad right now. She's perfect. She's a little ball of joy when she's not screaming her head off. She's the best. One thing I do envy is that lately I don't feel like create anything meaningful, and Ryan definitely does. That can't be true, Lunar Raid. That can't be true. I'm playing Game of Sisyphus. I definitely don't create anything meaningful. And I'm sure, on the other hand, that you do, whether or not you recognize it. Poor Overlord. It's hard to be a baby and not know why you're feeling big feelings. Absolutely. How's it going, nerds? Hugs for everybody. On that note, I'll see you guys later. Thanks so much for being here. Goodbye, Tubbs. Sorry, I needed to head out. I'm not leaving just because you popped in, I promise. We'll see you guys later. Yeah. You guys are the best. Seriously. Hugs. Hearts. Thank you. Bye-bye.